Hey guys, so today I want to talk about figuring out your athlete's stride pattern for the long hurdles. So this young lady is only in eighth grade. So first and foremost, I need to make this known, okay? Before worrying about one's stride pattern, it's best to work on fixing their stride mechanics first, okay? Because if their stride mechanics are efficient, then you're just going down the wrong path. Okay, so first and foremost, before you worry about any of this, work on improving the athlete's sprint mechanics. Okay, but however, now how do I utilize the hurdle calculator program and using it to figure out the athlete's stride pattern for the long hurdles for both the 300 and 400 hurdles? Well, I simply record the athlete's 30-meter fly. Okay, and from the start to the end, I'm counting how many strides they take. So this athlete took 17 strides for the hurdles. Okay, so they took 17 strides. Their total time at the end of the 30-meter fly was a 4.26. So down here, I'm putting in their 17 strides and 4.26. Now that's going to equate to a 18 to a 17 stride pattern for that athlete. So now what do? I go to here, I select the spacings that I want, okay, in percentages. 100% is the normal distance between the hurdles. Less percentage, 90% is going to be a less of a distance. But let's say I want to do 9 steps for practice, okay, which then equates to 17 stride pattern. I'm going to set the hurdle distance at 17.95, okay? And then down here, let's say I want to do the same thing. I'm going to select 17 stride pattern, okay? And let's say I want them to do 11 steps in practice. Now this sets up where the hurdles need to be for spacings for practice. So basically, that is what you want to do, okay? So one is now you have a calculator that will tell you what the athlete's stride length is once you figure out and count their strides and the time that they ran for the 30-meter fly. So this athlete's stride length is in between 1.76 to 1.88, give or take. Okay, so again, that's going to be equivalent to a 17 or an 18 stride pattern. Obviously, depending on a lot of other factors, it depends on which stride pattern best to select. Okay, and then from there, you go down to the chart below. Okay, and now you get to know, okay, where how many practice strides you want the athlete to do. So obviously, let's say it's 17, that is an odd number. So you want to continue to go 9, 11, 13, okay, um, 15, and 17. Okay, so if I want to do a 11 step stride pattern in practice, okay, I'm going to go down here where the stride pattern that I'm wanting is 17. I go across. I'm going to set the hurdles at 21.34 meters apart. Okay, so now I can do 5 hurdles at 21.34, put your takeoff distances at 2 meters, and now I can have the athlete in practice run a 11 stride pattern that's going to be equivalent to the 17 step stride pattern that I want her to do in competition. Okay, and then we go down a little further. Okay, and now from here I go down and I can select the same thing, same distances, okay, percentage is 90%, okay, of the 35 meters apart. Okay, I'm going to step the number of race step pattern that I want, so which is 17, and then I want that athlete to do 11 strides in practice. So when I do that, okay, again, it's automatically going to tell me then where I need to put those practice marks at for the hurdles. And then the athlete can go through, let's say, 6 hurdles at the given distance, and they are doing 11 strides now in between hurdles. So now in practice, you are being able to work on the rhythm and their stride pattern for that athlete. But again, clarify. The most important thing, though, first is to improve the athlete's sprint mechanics. Because if the sprint mechanics aren't efficient, that means their stride pattern, regardless, won't be efficient